audio live, and we're good.
All right, good morning, Ozarks. Hey, we're finally all the way live this morning. Thank you so much for joining us. We are your favorite morning show on the internet, Good Morning Ozarks. And I'm Donnie, and this is Sarah, and this is Christopher Bivens,
Hello.
And this is Daniel Brown, and they're of the band Wizard Solstice, who have a kick-ass show tonight at Front of House Lounge with Death May Die and Snake Fighter.
Yes.
And it's the big Groundhog's Day celebration. So, you know, today's Groundhog's Day. We figure we might as well have these guys out to talk about it.
We know all about groundhogs.
Yeah.
You do know
Groundhog
a lot about
enthusiast.
groundhogs.
I do know a lot about groundhogs.
Before we went live, he was telling us about, like, the details of Groundhog's Day. And I was just kind of looking at him going, is this real?
It's weirder than you would expect.
Yeah.
So how did it all get started?
Well, it got started with groundhogs became popular in Punxsutawney, Pennsylvania because they used to eat them. They used to serve them to people. They were really good, tender, soft meat, somewhere between pork and chicken.
All right.
Yeah,
But
people
people
loved
love
very-
pork and chicken.
Yeah, people loved it. And they
It sounds
started
like
wanting
people.
it. Yeah.
Sounds like people taste.
I want to eat it.
People. And then apparently, like, a groundhog club got started, which is kind of what led to Groundhog Day. They would
So they
have a
celebrate
day-
them and then eat them?
Yeah, they would have a feast, like a day where they ate groundhog.
How did
How's
the
it
how did the
prepared?
meteorology
Was it-
come into the equation?
Well, there was like, I guess like one of the it was like back in like 1865 or something like that. I don't remember the dates, but one of the writers for the newspaper at the time was using the groundhog to basically as a weather thing.
So it was like a
And it just
divination
became
tool.
more and more elaborate and elaborate, and the more and more elaborate it became, the more and more newspapers that picked it up. So like
Wow.
then it just took off, and all the papers picked it up, except for the Washington Post because they don't believe in groundhog.
So the guy had a really good marketing idea and everyone stole it, basically.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
Well, that's
Sounds
how
legit.
Nice.
that's how memes start.
At least that's what my grandmother told
Some
me.
girl named Lisa's on here thinking that you're really cute right now.
I am really cute.
Yeah, you can have his digits.
Hey, Lisa.
Yo, yo, yo. So, so the groundhog saw his shadow and ran into his, friggin' dang it. It's so cold.
Yeah.
I'm so tired of this
We're
winter,
all
man.
really tired of it, yeah.
Apparently,
so,
he's only not seen a shadow 18 times in the whole history of this thing.
so that's only been like less than 20 years of good winters.
Yeah.
Hey, one of the other members of Wizard Solstice is watching, Jared Church.
Nice.
Jared.
Yeah. Oh, man. And also, Jared said that he heard that you're a robot.
I'm a robot?
Yeah. A love
I
machine.
can see that.
Oh, I am a love machine.
Yeah, yeah.
A
Turn on the
ro-
sound. I want to hear all your background noises. Oh, man. Here,
What?
I just got to turn it down.
Before we were audio live.
Yeah, we weren't audio
He
live
wanted
yet.
to hear all of our he wanted to hear our secret
We were
conversations.
talking about you, Jared.
Yeah, hey guys, take this moment. Look, if you look down there, if you're streaming this while you're on the toilet, like most people do, look down there and it says the share button on the
I'm
left
on the toilet
side.
right now.
Go ahead and, well, I can smell that. You just push the share button, and then you can share it to groups, you can copy the link, you can do all these different things to get people to watch this video. Please help us do this. Facebook, Facebook is what it is, but we need you guys. You know, we are live from YouTube right now, too. A lot of people don't know that. I know
YouTube?
you guys
I know
are live from the YouTubes, so
Man,
people
you-
can find us on YouTube as well.
Wow, you guys are
Starting Monday, we're going to be on Twitch also.
Yeah.
that's professionals over there.
So I had that before.
Twitch?
It's rough. Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. Just subscribe.
Lemmy wants you to go subscribe.
Yeah, Lemmy wants you to subscribe because that helps bring rock and roll to the masses.
Yes.
Basically, people who invest their entire lives into local music scenes are usually not rolling in dough from the music scene. If they're rich,
true.
it's because they're doing something else too. So we would love to keep doing this and having cool bands on and talking to people and
Speaking of which, don't
learning
you have to
things.
go to work soon?
Yeah, you
Yeah,
gotta,
right.
you gotta get out of here.
You're trying to run me off already.
So hold on a second. Before
Been here 2 minutes.
before we go way too into it with the whole like, please give us money, Sarah McLachlan music playing in the background. Dan, you're kind of new to the band, right?
Very new.
Like, what is this? Your
Like,
third?
third show.
Yeah, your third show with Wizard Solstice. How did you get into the band in the first place?
Deathmatch.
Chris was like, we might need a bass player. And I was like, cool, I'll come play with y'all.
Oh wow,
That was it.
that was an easy transition and acquisition, I guess.
Well, if for those that like have seen Wizard Solstice a lot from the beginning, for a long time we didn't even have a bass player. It was just two guitar players. So
Yeah, you're tuned down so far, then
yeah, it just started as me and Aaron, but we added Jared later. And then we did have a bass player for a little while. It didn't work out, and then Aaron decided to switch to bass, but then he got tired of playing bass, so we're like, you know what, we need a guitar or a bass player, and this guy was like, I have a bass.
I got you, fam.
And that's like, sold!
That was the requirements for being in the band.
Yeah, you
Was
have
to
to
own
have
a
a
bass.
bass and want to be in the band.
I don't have to have a good bass amp, just a bass.
Yeah.
Those are pretty rough standards, man.
It's pretty easy. So how long has Wizard Solstice been a band? Just like all of them?
Well, it's been about a little over 2 years as far as Wizard Solstice goes. It started as me and Aaron Hamilton, and that wasn't really Wizard Solstice. It was just me and him kind of deciding what we wanted to do with our lives. If you ever saw, we were called T-Rex at the time. If you ever saw one of our shows, it was like all over the map. Like I think we played like maybe one song now that we wrote back then.
Yeah.
But then we had some like weird like post-rock songs and some weird like happy indie songs. It was just everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then we played a Nirvana-thon at the Outland. And I had Jared come in and play guitar with us on that, and it worked out so well that we just kept him in the band. And then changed our name to Wizard Solstice and started playing doom metal.
I like the
I like it. I like it.
You guys had the song Get 'Em on the 12x12.
Yeah, that's actually the only recording of that song so far. It's our only like real like official recording. We did like
At the show tonight, you can pick this up. Why don't you tell us about some of the bands that you can catch on here?
on this little thing.
Yeah,
You
on
get,
this thing.
One of
12
our
by 12.
favorites, one of our brother doom metal bands, Weed Demon, has on here, and Gigantic. They're those guys just kind of left or whatever, so they're not in Springfield anymore. Mm-hmm. Combats, a great band that I don't think is around anymore.
So these are a lot of bands that you. This is like I just want to eat some freaking.
Time flies.
Time does fly, especially whenever you're in a band.
Yeah. We took like a big. Maybe that's because we took like a hiatus for almost a year.
Yeah,
Just forgot about that year.
It didn't
just
exist.
didn't play.
It never actually happened.
Yeah, we took a little time off to like, I don't know, reevaluate our lives.
Do you have any Bookhouse stuff coming up?
Bookhouse stuff. Well, I have a show coming up February 21st with friend Nick Naote and Extravision. Jessamine Orchard, is going to be on there, and Butterfaces are going to be there.
That's cool.
Yeah. So that'll be a fun show. That'll be probably the last. Actually, the whole house show thing happened because of Nick Naote and Extravision. About a year ago, they needed a place to play a show, and I was like, well, I got all this stuff in my basement. Well, let's do it here. So
Yeah.
we did that, and it went well. Kept doing it. And then I've only done like a few house shows there. And then, of course, I live there, so like the parties and then the actual Bookhouse show stuff kind of get intermingled. So, I've had parties. You guys been over to my house. Or like
Yeah.
Chris and Lisa's basement is basically the
Stuff.
coolest place to hang out. in
Yeah, it was
town.
Biv's Giving. It was great.
Yeah. Which that was an official Bookhouse thing. It was just like a house party thing, but they all kind of mixed together when it's all in one venue. But more than a venue, it's going to be more of like a studio and production type of business with a little bit of house shows every once in a while. More showcase type stuff, probably.
Do you have a Facebook page for it or anything?
There is. There's the Bookhouse Facebook page you can go like and keep up with events. I have the event posted for February 21st on there.
Cool. So
We'll add
go
that
check
to
out
the Springfield Beat page as well.
Bookhouse. Yeah, we'll share that on there. And time fries. That's what Aaron Hamilton says. Aaron Hamilton.
Fries.
Yeah, the other guy in Wizard Solstice.
Tasty.
Also, Chris Palmer says, yo, good morning. So good morning,
Good morning,
Chris. Right back
Palmer.
at you. Palmer, we're going to have a new episode tomorrow of the Palmer Hicks Show.
Another bumper.
So you can check that out on YouTube. They talk about all kinds of... You guys, put your tinfoil hat on And join us tomorrow for the Palmer Hicks show because it's pretty nuts. Also, you can go check out Sideways Live. I think Johnny's still doing it from his
cell phone.
from his damn Facebook page. He
Johnny
needs to
Cross?
Do it from your. Trust me, just do it from your page. Just do it from the page, Johnny. But
Trust us.
you guys can go check out Sideways Live. Have you guys heard of that? It's kind of like a morning show like this, but it's not in the morning.
It's like an R-rated version of the morning show.
An evening show?
Yeah, it's an evening show. It's
On Wednesday nights.
It's on Wednesday nights, once a week, over at the Stepchild Lounge, and
They can't get Uverse there, so we can't go help them live stream, so they just still do it from their cell phone.
Nice.
yeah, but they're on the internet, and hopefully we'll just start going from the YouTube page or something. Oh my gosh.
Huh.
Has anybody noticed that your allergies are bad the past week?
Oh yeah.
Mine are terrible. I think it's from those few days that we got warm.
So I think you two in the middle have a little celebration happening today.
Yeah,
is that right?
This is actually here. Let's get this out. You guys, today is Chris and I's. We've known each other in the scene for a long time, but 5 years ago today, Chris.
5 years.
5 years. 5 strong years.
5 years.
We made our friendship Facebook official.
Yes.
So that was 5 years ago today as our friend anniversary. I just wanted
a Facebook kiss.
Yep, I'll do it on Facebook. Here's
Classy.
here's the 5 years, bud.
Damn, that's straight bleach.
That is straight bleach. Oh man, I forgot to take the cleaner out of it. It'll still get you there. Happy friend-anniversary. A lot of people don't know this, but Chris got me into being a sound guy.
I did.
Well, he got me my first sound gig, I should say.
And Donnie got me out of the sound gig.
Yeah, that's true. You're like, I'm gonna go over here, and you work. You're like the dude at Guitar Center now.
Yeah.
That's probably where you notice his mug. If you don't know the band, then you've probably seen him at Guitar Center when you're buying your strings or your $63,000 Stratocaster. How much was that Strat? You guys had one in there for a while.
Oh, the 58?
Yeah.
It was like 18 grand.
18 grand.
Yeah.
That
Original 58 Strat. It's in Hollywood now.
Yeah, they moved that one to Hollywood. I heard you guys talking about
Adam
that.
Scholler says friendship Tide Pod shots.
Oh my God, that's what's in there. It's Tide Pod.
It was good.
Oh man. Hey, that reminds me. You know Shecky, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Shecky actually I know that you know him because his other persona is affiliated with the burlesque shows.
Yeah.
So Shecky has a new video out on Baloney Town TV. It's BALONEY Town TV on YouTube. Go check that out. It's not for kids, but they are dressed up like clowns. They're not juggalos. They just yell at stuff. But
Don't let your kids watch it.
don't let your kids watch it, but you should watch it because he talks about the absurdity that is the Tide Pod Challenge, and he kind of, there's a lot of Darwin Award references, I think, that go on. He doesn't really hold back, but that's from the Clown World Order, the CWO.
Nice.
We got to say goodbye to Daniel.
Dan.
Yeah.
Oh no.
man.
He's got to go to work.
Oh.
But we'll see you tonight.
Some kind of oh my God, Dan gave me a kiss in the ear and it was loud.
Just assaulted Lemmy.
So good. Oh,
You
no,
killed
Lemmy.
Lemmy.
The Ace of Spades.
Y'all be goodness.
Yes.
You
safe,
be good
man.
too. Thanks
All
for
right.
being on the show, bud. Anytime you can.
See you tonight.
You're welcome, man.
Let's resituate.
I just posted in my status, it's dust that is making us all miserable. Yep. It is. It's dust and it's dander and it's like I am ready for the spring now. What am I?
So ready.
What are you doing?
You look like you're struggling.
You have to put both legs on the chair.
I'd rather be snuggling than struggling, but I
How long you been sitting down?
I don't know. Most of the time.
There's the culprit.
And we're back.
And we're back. Hey, everybody. Hey everybody, it's Lemmy. Get your own Lemmy at probably like what, Hot Topic or something?
No, get it at a Guitar Center.
Oh, you guys sell these at Guitar Center?
Yeah, that's where I got that.
Oh shit! I like his
so
shirt.
rad.
I don't know if
We
you
also
can see
got also got Axel if you're into that.
it. The Ace of Spades.
And we have Duff, but nobody ever buys Duff.
from the band.
Duff from the bass player for Guns N' Roses.
I didn't know he existed.
Yeah, nobody does. They're like, who's this guy?
It's like you've got Axl Rose and then you've got the other guy,
Slash.
and then that's pretty much it. And then I think that like Steven Tyler's in that band or something like that. And like
Probably.
you got who's that? Every Rose Has Its Thorn guy. Paul McCartney.
Yeah.
Sure.
Paul McCartney.
Oh my God, I need a Lemmy. 35 years. Wait, Jared Church says 35 years. What's 35 years?
Adam, I'll get you a Lemmy.
Oh yeah.
I'll get you one.
Ace of Spades. Man, they don't make the artists that I listen to most of the time.
They make a Justin Bieber one.
No, they don't make like a Hanson one. Or like, do they make Fall Out Boy? They probably make Fall Out Boy.
Maybe.
Like
I
a
don't know.
Brendan
It's
Urie
weird.
or
I think you have to be like dead or like a super legend to get one.
Yeah.
Or Justin Bieber. I mean,
They need to have. Do you know what this reminds me of? You remember when The Mask came out back in 1994 or whatever?
yeah.
Well, do you remember Taco Bell? Probably not. Taco Bell had The Mask toy release for kids, and one of them was a pencil topper of Milo, the dog, and it had the mask, so you could take the mask off of Milo, and it looked like it was just like Milo's head, but then you put the mask on it, and it was like as big as this, and you're like sitting there trying to like write, and it was like weighting your pencil down, and like it looked like shit. But like that's what these remind me of. What are these called?
Pops.
Pops, yeah. One thing that people like to do on YouTube, I've noticed, is the unboxing videos. So if you're a local business and you want us to unbox some of your stuff, I mean, you could send it to us. I just thought of that because of these Pops things. People do that online quite a bit.
They sure do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, the show tonight. It's Wizard Solstice, Death May Die, and Snake Fighter. If you like metal music at all, and if you don't go to this show, then I'm going to call your bluff on that you like metal music.
It's pretty much all types of metal.
It is. It
Covers the whole like spectrum.
It's pan metallic. It's
Yeah.
all of the different kinds. It's like power metal and doom metal and symphonic awesomeness. And also Groundhog Day. So come take some groundhog shots, which is pretty much just like
What?
I didn't really make that up yet. I haven't gotten that far.
See your shadow, take a shot.
Oh man, that reminds me of a drinking game that we made from the Palmer Hicks show. If you happen to see the Palmer Hicks show episode, Carl, there's a word that I won't say on the morning show that Carl says multiple times. We've made some kind of a beverage imbibing game out of it. Every time he says
the
B,
word.
yeah, the B word. Every time he says that, and most
Which is a lot.
people are like, hell, I'm already drunk, and it's 5 minutes in. Well, it's 2.5 minutes long video, but yeah.
I'm going to put that video link on our YouTube page in the comments. And there's also a link to the Groundhog Day event in the comments already as well.
Do we have a groundhog? Is there a
we have a
groundhog?
groundhog?
I need to talk to Puxatawny Phil.
They're everywhere around here. Like, you see them on the side of the street. I used to have a bunch of them living under my garage.
Is there one on here that we can talk to?
What?
Did you put one on here for us?
There's one on there right now.
Can we see it?
I can see
It's
it.
right here.
Oh, there he is.
It's right here.
Oh
All
my
you have
God,
to do is look at the
I
video.
didn't look at my phone. Okay, here we go. All right, groundhog. Now here's the down low. Tell me the scoop. Am I talking to him right now?
You're talking to him.
Yeah.
All right. It's just me and you, groundhog. Why is it so damn cold? Seriously, it was like -10. That was colder than Antarctica right here in the Ozarks. Chris, did you hear about this?
I did.
I'm gonna scapegoat this guy today. It's February 2nd, you little furry jerk. Oh my God.
We're sorry, Donnie.
Oh, it's okay, buddy. I'm so sorry. It's okay, bud. I forgive you.
Lemmy's gonna fight the groundhog.
Lemmy's fighting the groundhog. Hope you all have a good weekend. We got a groundhog in our yard. He hasn't come out due to cold weather. Oh yeah, Yvonne. Hey Yvonne. Mikey Bones is watching. Hey, Mikey Bones. I haven't seen you in a while, bud. I need to probably need to hang out. Honestly, you know this guy.
I don't know him.
You don't know him.
Never heard of him.
No, never heard of her. Oh my God. Donnie will play butt metal. What is butt metal?
Butt metal.
Maybe on the internet.
Is that like radio metal?
Yeah.
It's like Guns N' Roses.
Can I yarl?
Guns N' Roses is butt metal, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Right, Jared?
I don't know. Hey, if you guys love local music, give me a share right now. Just share this freaking thing. Please.
Yeah, do it.
And download the Twitch app, because starting Monday, we're going to start streaming from Twitch.
And download the Twitch app.
Can we talk about all the
You guys
things real
are
quick?
switching to Twitch.
That
We are.
That don't cost people any money.
Yeah.
That will
that will help us do this
Continue
and keep doing
being
it.
able to do this.
How long have we been doing this, Sarah? We've been doing this, what, 2 months?
Since just before Christmas.
Yeah, so we've been doing this for 2 months now. Every single day we've been bringing you the news, entertainment, upcoming shows, funny stuff, your updates on, whatever the heck is going on downtown or in Springfield. We've tried to keep you guys socially conscious and socially aware. It's a lot of work. A lot of work goes into putting on a show like this every single day.
And it comes out of our own pocket.
Yeah, it all comes out of our own pockets. It's a labor of love for the community. There are ways that you guys can help us just by enjoying the show, just by sharing the show, just by subscribing to our YouTube page and watching the video, maybe giving us a share. It literally costs you guys $0.
I'm gonna encourage people to go to Twitch, because that's where that's going to help us way before YouTube's going to help us.
If you guys know about Twitch, then you already know why she's saying that.
Yeah.
Twitch is a really good spot for monetization for people who are doing shows like this. So, plus it'll give you like a little app on your phone. You can get updates whenever we go live, just like you do every single day anyway. It's not going to be any different for you. Your experience is probably going to be better. We've had to.
It really will be.
We've actually, the way that Facebook works is that we've had to go back. We have had to pull back a lot on our production value, because anytime we try something new, Facebook throttles our views, especially with text and things that we're able to do with bringing in videos, and we'll be able to give you a much better show experience on Twitch and on YouTube. So go over there and watch that. Our viewership has probably dropped considerably since I just started talking, because But, whatever, it needed to be said. Please like, share, and subscribe. Go to Twitch, download the app. Monday, Yoga Monday, we're going to be live streaming from Twitch. We'll have all of that stuff up, so you'll be able to enjoy it from there. Also, Cody Schmidt and Bill Seibert are watching right now.
Hey, Bill.
Hey, what's going on, man? It's good to see you.
We're at the Riff.
We're at the Riff. This is, you were watching Good Morning Ozarks live from the Riff. That's the name of the show. We're not on the stage right now. We're actually turned around so you can see this awesome spot. There's actually a lot of room in here. They've got a mezzanine. I'm told it's called a mezzanine.
It's kind of like a balcony, but not.
It's kind of like a bit mesothelioma. I don't know. There was a joke there somewhere. I don't know. Chris, how long? You were a sound guy for how long? How long have you been doing this? Years? Decades?
10 years? 10 years, at least.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
God. Oh, that's crazy.
I've been doing 5, 7, 8 years. 8 years? 9 years? I don't know.
God. So like a decade of local bands. I have this project that I want to do, and Mikey Bones, where is the Riff? The Riff is next door to Classic Rock Coffee. It's in the space that used to be occupied by the club at Classic Rock. They've completely gutted, remodeled, changed this entire place around. It's an enormous, state-of-the-art, it's a venue. They have an entire venue. It's comparable to like the one over at Crave, but better. Those are words that I've heard. They have a full bar over here as well. So
pretty sweet stage.
It is.
I'm looking at right now.
Yeah.
To be honest, besides downtown, this is my favorite venue in town. And I'm sorry to everybody else. God, whatever. It's true.
They're doing it right.
They are. They're doing it right. Plus, Nick is awesome, and Noble, the guys who work here, are just phenomenal. Great staff. Todd Beeman's watching. Hey, Todd Beeman. I love you, man. You need to come on the show sometime in the morning.
Yes.
I know. I keep telling you to do this
get
crap.
Out of bed, man.
Even Johnny comes in the morning
We
sometimes.
still have to do the Red Bull shotgunning contest.
Yeah, man. I want to go head-to-head with you chugging a Red Bull some morning.
You?
Yeah, me.
Oh, gosh.
I'll open up my throat hole and then just... That
sounds dangerous.
Todd Beeman. He's the... Todd Beeman is the... Good morning, Larry Crandall, by the way. Good morning, Ozarks. Todd Beeman is the karaoke host for Cross Entertainment at T-Bears. And he doesn't drink alcohol. He's straight edge, apparently. But he does... I've seen him take a Red Bull, flip it over upside down, take his pocket knife, pierce the bottom, flip it over, and in literally less than 2 seconds, it is gone.
Yeah.
Wow.
The entire Red Bull. And then he's like, woo! I'm in, hashtag Red Bull. That's awesome. He's in.
Heck yeah.
So that's good. That'll get you going in the morning. What was I talking about? Something important, and then I got off
You
track.
were talking about sound.
How long you been running sound? You got me into it, and I appreciate that.
Yeah, we talked about that.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen a lot of crazy bands over the years.
The project I was trying to do.
Yes.
Yeah.
The project you're going to do.
All right, it's basically if you've ever been in a local band at all and you still have a flyer with your logo on it or the actual art file of your flyer, anything with your logo on it, I want to do that. I'm going to give you a split of some money or whatever, but what I would like to do is get your stickers printed out for sale so like literally every band who's ever existed, people can support local music. Wouldn't that be cool?
That'd be sweet.
Yeah. I'll take care of the hard part. I'll just literally be handing you money for being in a band at one point.
We could do some buttons. I'm doing buttons now.
Buttons
I
would
got
be
a button
cool.
maker.
You have a button maker now?
Yeah.
Oh, heck yeah. We've got a sticker guy, right?
Oh, yeah, we have a sticker guy. The dudes from Cavill are great.
Yeah.
So,
Cool. We need to get some stickers, so maybe I will hit them up.
yeah. Hit them up. We need some buttons. We need some Good Morning Ozarks buttons
I'll
as
make
well.
you guys some.
Cool, yes.
I'll send you a
Yeah.
file.
Yeah.
Send me a design.
Good Morning Ozarks. And you guys can have your very own Good Morning Ozarks button by coming in. And, it won't be this week, but whenever we have them, we'll let you know.
Yeah, we can give them to people who come in
Yeah.
and are in our studio audience
The-
and share the video while they're here.
Yeah,
And you get a button or a sticker.
Yeah, sharing the video is a really important thing. It's kind of the point, we've got to get the word out about this stuff.
And your friends want to see it.
And your friends do want to see it. We've got local music. People always you ever notice that people are like, I don't want to go downtown because nothing's going on?
There's always something
yeah.
It's
going
like there's always something going on. What are you talking about? It's because you haven't made an event out of it for your own mind. Like that's why this show that we have coming up, it's the Groundhog Day celebration. It's totally metal. We took time to make a cool poster and everything. Also the Valentine dance. That's another thing. You know what I mean? Like
We're old people.
we are old people. I'm sorry. But the Valentine's dance kids know where it's at. Actually, Matthew Mills and just all of every person from every band who's a part of the Valentine's show has sold a lot of tickets, have gotten out there into the public and actually have done the thing that bands haven't been doing in a long time. Facebook
Yeah, you really have to do that. I grew up, I'm older than you guys too.
14 years old. The show on the 9th. But it's a group, I don't know how, we got over 50 members already, and it's like a street team / it's like vendors, it's lighting people, it's sound people, it's people in bands, it's people who do t-shirts, it's people who do buttons and stuff. And it's just a group of people working together to make sure that we can do bigger production shows as a group, and everybody gets to participate, and we can kind of like make the scene something a little bit bigger again. And you can go and look at that on Facebook as well. That's Springfield Beat Artists Collaborative, and we started it that week. You can join that, and there's a lot of cool stuff going on. So you'll be able to do that. Dave Willis, hey man, I just got your message. I went to bed at 8 p.m. last night. No joke. It was crazy. So I got your message. I hope you got all that straightened out.
But that's what actually the book house is actually. That's kind of the mission statement of the book house is like it's going to be there to help bands and teach bands to promote themselves better. Like I said, we're going to offer buttons, shirt design, flyers.
Maybe you could do your class at the book house.
That's not a bad idea.
Press kits, like to do your own press kit. If you're a band that wants to get a sign, you have to have an electronic press kit. Start making lists of the bands you've played with. Start making lists of the shows that you've done. Put those there. That way you have all that information already available.
I'm putting together a social media for bands curriculum kind of thing.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you ever want to collaborate on anything,
for sure.
I'm totally down.
But because I feel like I said, I've been running sound for 10 years. I've seen good bands play shows that have bombed because there was no promotion.
Yeah.
There was no promotion. The band just
not
showed up
personal.
10 minutes before they're supposed to play and
Leave
left.
before the show's over.
Yeah, you have to promote yourself if you want to be a band. If you don't care, that's fine.
And you've got a network too.
But
A lot of bands are like, "Why don't anybody want to book us?" And then I'm like, "Well, you're never at anybody else's shows. Like, bands notice who comes to their shows who aren't their close friends and relatives directly. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's part of a community. We have to build a community if we want to have a community, you know? And that's really the statement of us. So if you ever have any Bookhouse stuff that you want us to promote or something, you know, definitely come on the show and
yeah, definitely.
we'll do that. Because we're going to build the friggin' music scene, you guys. I don't remember... the last time the music scene got huge, and actually Justin Allen Medley was talking about this just the other day in the group.
No musicians or anything. And I started going to that. We used to have meetings all the time.
Mm-hmm.
We'd have meetings. We did some workshops and stuff. I did one on recording at the time. But that's how I met a lot of people that I still know in Springfield, and how I mean, as far as bands go, like, you can play shows and you can have fun and everything, but if you actually want to, like, help, you know, have something to do on Friday night, you know, everybody says there's nothing to do, and that's because nobody's making anything happen, you know, nobody's making anything to do. You have to be a part of that. You have to help. You have to go to the shows. You have to make the shows happen. If you don't do that, then, you know, what's the point of doing it?
Yeah, and like Dave says, you know, Dave Willis, Big Dave at the bar, if you know him, he's super tall dude, super nice dude, hyper intelligent, has a ponytail. He says, yeah, stop in, say hi, make friends, meet good people. The Springfield music scene is kind of funny because, like, I've noticed it, you know, like, I've been doing sound for like 3 or 4 years now, and I've noticed that it is full of super talented people, but it's kind of disjointed at times, you know, like, it's kind of cliquey. But I don't think that is because the people are like that. I think it's because the way that social media works is that you invite your friends to these shows, but you don't necessarily invite other people that you don't know to these shows. So, you know, if people would go out and flyer more around town, or like go to some public place and hand out handbills and be like, you know, like, there's a personal connection there. On Facebook, you say either you're going, you're interested, or you're not going, and then you forget about it. But even if you don't plan on going to something and somebody gives you a handbill, like, you'll at least pull it out of your pocket at the end of the night and see the band's logos, and then in the back of your mind, the next time you see those logos, they'll be, like, reinforced. So, like, over time, if we all keep working super hard at our shows, it'll start feeling more like a place like Austin or something, where these bands are real bands in the minds of the average public person. I mean, that's just how it works, and I think that the internet has kind of killed... I went on a long diatribe, but I think the internet's kind of killed the whole...
Well, yeah, I mean, like, Facebook used to work.
MySpace used to work, I think.
You know, but it's like anymore these days, you get just swamped with so many events and invites, and, you know, like, you just wind up... Most people just wind up ignoring them all. Like, even if it's something they're interested in, they're like, oh, yeah, there's that, and then there's, like, 100 other billion things that I don't care about. So
you end up forgetting, and then the day of the event, like, you get the notification that pops up, like, you have this event today, and then it's like, I don't care. Get out of me. Like, I think people are growing tired of their phones and all the notifications and stuff that they get.
Yeah, most people just stop getting notifications.
Yeah,
they just
I do.
Stop knowing about shows.
People get real pissed off because in with us on YouTube.
Facebook killed us.
Yeah, it happened. But you know what? Facebook is schmacebook, in my opinion. So we're on the internet now, and we can have all kinds of super cool graphics and things like that. I don't know. But yeah. So we're working to build the local music scene between what we're doing here at Springfield Beat and what you're doing at the Bookhouse. I think that we can, maybe build a cool structure for a local music scene to thrive in. You know, it's weird being the kid who used to, like, admire all the people that were running everything, and now being, like, old enough to where I'm, like, expected to actually participate. I'm like, I remember being that kid going up to, like, you know, Pillbox or whatever, and being like, oh my god, it's Avarice. You know what I mean? Like, you guys are awesome.
Yeah, I mean, like, one of my first experiences with We Rock, who put out this comp, which is awesome.
We Rock
Records. They did
Records.
for Springfield music.
The Kirby Brothers.
But I mean, like, I grew up admiring those guys. Like, I admired the Kirby Brothers and We Rock Records and what they were doing, and, like, I thought they were awesome. Now they're, like, really good friends of mine. I'm like, I'm really good friends with these guys, and they used to be, like, kind of idols to me, and, like, they're still doing it. They've been doing this, like, I think, 18 years or something like that?
Since 1995, I think.
95, yeah.
So 95... It's funny, man. I grew up, like, these guys have been putting out good music since 1995 in Springfield. And I literally, like, the one thing I love about local music is that the people you admire, you can make a part of your life in real time. Like, you can meet these people, you can talk to them, and be friendly. You know what I mean? You can't do that with, like, Hanson or Brian Cabrera or, like, all those other bands that people like. You can't do that with Justin Timberlake.
No. I mean, maybe.
What's going on with YouTube's?
It's fine. It's live.
All right, that's good.
We're still here.
We're still here on YouTube, you guys. If you watched our show on Facebook today, we are moving to YouTube and Twitch, respectively. Because, to be honest, I mean, this Facebook kind of sucks. They kind of throttle views and everything, and I just want to be able to bring you guys the news in a better way. So, Chris, you've been in a lot of local bands. You were in the Garden Heads for a while.
Yeah.
Long while. What other bands were you in?
I was in, let's see, the Garden Heads was probably like the biggest run for me as far as local music.
Uh-huh.
I was in a band called Death Ray shortly after that.
Yes.
And then before that, I was in a band called Holstein, which probably nobody's ever heard of.
Heard of
my friend
Holstein.
Jared Bear.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he moved to St. Louis now. But the first one, let's see, well, I guess it was like kind of the first band I was in when I moved here was a band called the Underground Traffic Lights.
That's cool.
Yeah. It was a couple that I met, my friend Chris Everson and his wife Joni Everson. I joined that band, and then we recorded a little EP over at Sherwood Studios, one of the guys from Ozark Hunter Devils.
Mm-hmm.
And that was fun. They moved, and then Chris was actually from England. He was from Cardiff. They wound up moving back over there, and that's what kind of ended that band.
Mm-hmm.
But it was fun while it lasted. And then I don't know. Then the Nova Heat, which is actually still a band.
Oh, the Nova Heat.
I was one of the many drummers of Nova Heat.
Yeah, that's Spilkin's band, right?
Well,
Spilkin
was in the band. It's Jason Lofton's band, basically. And he's had several. It's like one of those Spinal Tap things. They've had like a billion drummers. I think I was like the second or third drummer in that band.
Nice.
So yeah, that, and then that's when we went into the Holstein. So that's been pretty much the stint. I mean, I was in the Garden Heads for about 5 years, I think. We were a band for 5 years or so. So
5 years. Wow.
Yeah.
You used to have really long hair.
Oh yeah.
I remember that.
Super long hair.
Whenever I met you, you had like super long hair.
Yeah.
And then like you cut it all off, and I was like, what in the hell?
Yeah. You reach that point in your mid-30s where you're just like, you know what?
Chris, where are you from? Are you from Springfield?
I'm actually from, well, I graduated high school from Webb City, so lived in the Joplin area for a long period of time. That's where I kind of grew up after high school over there, and then moved here in the middle of the night one time,
On the actual video.
and been here ever since.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. What brought you here in the first place?
What brought me here?
Yeah. What brought you to Springfield? Just because, I mean, clearly there's more to do here than over in Joplin, I guess. Sorry, Joplin.
It's kind of a funny story, actually. I was in a band with a friend of mine, and I don't know, we were, how old was I? 22, 23, something like that. We were kind of just fed up. We were kind of in this punk rock band. We were kind of fed up with the Joplin scene and everything that was happening around us. And we had a friend that lived here, and one night we were just kind of drunk, honestly. And we decided that we were going to quit our band and move to Springfield that night. So we went to the radio station. One of our friends ran a local radio show there, and we just kind of jumped on the air and quit our band, and then we drove to Springfield. And I've been here ever since.
Oh my God, that's awesome.
But yeah, mainly it was just that growing up like in like that time, like Joplin's actually a lot better than it was back then. You just kind of like felt like, I had actually left for a while, and I went to California for a while. I went to recording school in Ohio and stuff, and like you always wind up back there, and we always felt like it was just kind of like this black hole. And we, at the time, in our young 20s punk rock life, we felt like if we didn't leave, that we would never get out of there, kind of situation.
Yeah.
So we did. So now I'm here in another
Now
town
you're
that
here.
I'll never get out of.
Oh my God.
Springfield's great.
Oh man. Well, hey, if you can't leave it, you might as well make it a little bit better, right?
That's
Yeah.
the fact.
Yeah.
I like that.
That's our thing. That's what we do. So, if you guys have any local news or anything, if you want to just whine about something, if you have any beef with your local neighborhoods or anything like that, dude, look at this. There's a lot of chairs here, okay? This is the Riff over there next door to Classic Rock Coffee. You can join us every single morning here at the Riff. Come here and get some coffee, get some breakfast. They have delicious food over there. Walk over here. If you check in that you're at, if you're at Springfield Beat, or if you're at Good Morning Ozarks, or if you're here or whatever, then we'll give you something. We'll give you something. Usually it'll be a sticker or a button. We don't have those yet, but
We will.
we'll have them. It'll be a thing.
You guys need coffee mugs.
We do need coffee mugs. I was thinking about that. We need
somebody should make them some coffee mugs.
yeah. I want like a big black coffee mug with the white logo on it, and Good Morning Ozarks. So that way,
I can get the art to you if you would like to contribute to that.
yeah, that'd be great.
Yeah.
I'm having a good day.
This is a coffee mug.
This is a sort of coffee mug. I love every single one of you. Have I told you that? I just love you so much. I think you guys are great. Oh, Lord.
Donnie, you've got too much Tide.
I've had too much Tide. I don't think I have. Oh, wow. Well, tonight is the show. If you guys are still watching, thank you so much.
Hey, it's going to be a good show. We're going to bring some lights,
You're bringing lights?
some fog machines.
Oh, my God.
I like
It's
that.
going to be epic.
Well, I've got to film that then.
Yeah, it's going to be good.
All right. Well, oh, crud. You know what? We have Channel B, the Channel B out on that board.
Yeah.
I could probably record it with the Tascam and then film the show. Maybe we could put that. Maybe I could put a pretty decent bootleg of the show up online next week or
Not
something.
enough bootlegs going on in the world today.
Good.
Need more bootlegs.
We need more bootlegs. I got this idea that I was gonna start bootlegging, like literally like shittily audio recording all the shows that I played
Yeah.
or I ran. So I think people would appreciate that. Bootlegs were a thing, people used to trade tapes a lot. They don't do that anymore. They don't even have tapes anymore. And MP3s.
Hey, we haven't talked about the poll yet that we forgot to talk about yesterday.
Hole.
Hey, let's talk about this poll, okay?
Poll.
I think we talked about Celine Dion versus Red Hot Chili Peppers with Johnny. We totally talked about that.
We totally talked about that.
Hey, a while back, we've been doing these polls for a little while. A while back, the news stole one of our polls.
Yeah, did you hear
Oh,
about
really?
that?
No.
It was
Yeah.
Ozarks Live.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We're
wanna
just
tell
gonna.
the story?
Yeah, I'll tell the story. I never get to tell stories.
Well, it's my story because I'm the one who did it.
Oh, well, then you tell the story then.
Well, you can tell the story. You
Oh my
clearly wanted to
God.
Tell the story.
I'll tell the story. What's the story?
What's the story, Donnie?
The story is that we had posted, "What's your favorite donut?" Because I challenged her and said that cake donuts are far superior to those nasty yeast
donuts are where it's at, and everybody knows it.
So anyway, we were going through this thing, and we posted on the internet about it. And
Around 11 o'clock in the morning.
Around 11 o'clock, and then what was it, like 8 in the evening?
No, it was like 3:46 p.m. Ozarks Live thought that they were going to post the same question on their Facebook
Yeah.
page.
I'm like, well, that's kind of weird.
Don't do that, guys.
We're the
At least you
coolest.
know that like the news is watching you.
Yeah. Hey,
Oh,
you know,
yeah. You know, we actually
if
made.
you are the news,
Yeah.
if you are the news, we like
Or that
you.
guy from Salvation Army.
Or that guy from Salvation Army. Man, Giacomo Baloney, get a hold of us, bro. Hey, I saw your girlfriend. Check this out. Okay, I didn't see
Wait,
your
is
girlfriend.
she-
I don't know if it's your girlfriend or not.
She's real cute.
If you guys aren't dating, you should, okay? And I know that you watch these videos, okay? So I was... Sarah was reading this story to me, this article, and I was like, who wrote that? Giacomo Baloney? And she's like, no, it was... I'm not going to say who the girl's name is, okay? But... And then I was like, that's his girlfriend. I think that it is. I'm sorry for calling you out. Well, I guess I kind of didn't, but... You're a cool guy, Giacomo Baloney.
She's a good news person, too.
She is.
Whatever
I
her
think
name
you're starting
is.
to rub off on her. Hey, do you know who Giacomo Baloney is?
I don't think so.
Oh my
Are we
God.
just starting scandals that don't exist?
We might be. I don't know. So Giacomo Baloney's this guy. He goes by Jack.
We talk about him every day. We are total fan kids. Of
We
this
are
guy,
fans.
right?
This is why, though, because Giacomo Baloney is the last great investigative journalists
Of our time.
in the Ozarks.
Yeah.
He works for the News Leader, and he's this guy, and he looks like he's in his early 20s or something, but he does all the good stories.
Yeah.
So he does stories about like he did a story about one of the boys' ranches, how there was like rape accusations and different things like that. He does anytime we're reading the News Leader at all, and we're like, look at this story. This is great. This is good journalism.
It must be Giacomo Baloney's story.
It's always
It
Jack's
has to
story.
be, and it always is.
So that's interesting. All right, we're still live on YouTube. I said that. Jared Young liked it.
Nice.
It's 11:30. Man, you know, I'm kind of getting hungry for some lunch.
What is today?
It's Friday.
Jared's watching on YouTube.
Jared
Hey,
is
Jared.
watching on YouTube. Wait, what? Where? When? Why?
Right here.
It's Jared again. I'm on YouTube now. Does it count as a bootleg if we aren't even doing a release? Yeah,
Well,
probably.
Jared.
I don't see why
Yeah.
not.
That's awesome.
For some reason, YouTube won't let me respond to him because my computer's all CPU'd out.
All right, so, man, I've got good news on a big show that's coming up, but I can't announce. It's got the hiccups. I can't announce it yet because Seth Keen said I couldn't, or
Yeah,
he
we
didn't
have
say
to
I
wait.
could. I should say.
Yeah.
Okay, let me go. Let me go see.
If you can. give
Oh,
me
there it
answer.
is. There's my. Okay. Yes. All right, cool. Is the dance tomorrow or Saturday? I just got a message in my Facebook's messages that said, is the dance tomorrow or Saturday? Tonight is what he was talking about. Tonight is the Groundhog Day, Wizard Solstice, Death May Die / Snake Fighter show. So it's going to be effing amazing. Or February 9th, you can go to the Valentine dance.
Next Friday.
Or you could do both.
Or you can go
is
both.
Preferable.
Yeah.
That's another way you can support Springfield Beat. Actually.
Yeah, go to our shows. You know that helps us. You know we
doing this.
don't take a huge cut of the shows or anything like that. But I mean, like every little bit counts.
It's also completely acceptable to dance at the show tonight.
Yes, you can dance at the show tonight. And
River dance.
yeah,
In the pit.
that way if there's any groundhogs underneath the ground, we'll like disturb them and they'll be annoyed
Or squish them.
or squish. Oh, we could eat them then.
Yeah, they could eat them.
Roast groundhog.
Juicy pork chicken.
Hey, it's 11:34 right now. If you flip that over, it's hell. You get it? 11:34. 1134 upside down is HELL.
We're old people who were so bored in elementary school we played with our calculators.
That's right. And 8008. Or if you like more than one,
Boob.
58008. You got boobs.
More than one boob.
Oh my God. Wait, what was the other one that was really big? It was like,
Was it just the extension of hell, like hello. With the zero?
maybe there was another one. I don't know.
I remember when I first saw that in 4th grade, and the boy who showed me thought he was hot shit.
Was he? No.
Boobless.
Boobless.
That's the other one.
Oh,
What?
that's kind of mean.
Is that sad? Boobless? I
I
guess.
mean, unless you want to be boobless.
55
That's your goal.
55735 or something. 7. No, whatever. All right, guys. Well, hey, if you are joining us on YouTube, which you probably are, we will be going to Twitch and YouTube starting on Monday. Facebook, we might live stream from Facebook for about 15 minutes or so to get you enticed, and then we're taking you right over there to the other ones. But
Jared said he's bringing his boombox to bootleg our bootleg. Or
That's
bootleg
cool.
your bootleg. Your bootleg? Whose bootleg is it?
Boot. I'm wearing my boots.
And he's
For the
booblessing.
Boobless.
Oh, it was boobies. You
Boobies.
can say boobies too on your
How
calculator.
what's the cover tonight?
$5.
$5.
It's just $5 for literally 3 of the best bands in the area.
And then if you bring another $5, you can get a shot and a beer, right?
That's
That is
exactly
correct.
It.
You can
$10 and you can have a great night.
Oh yeah, dude. Look, you can literally get not a 12-ounce beer. You can get a 16-ounce beer, okay, plus a shot of alcohol for $5. Where can you get that?
Nowhere else that I know.
Nowhere
of.
else that I know of. It's the friggin' Outland Complex. So come out and get that at the Groundhog Day show tonight. That's $2.50 per alcoholic beverage. That's a good deal.
That's like almost what employees pay.
Yeah.
As cheap as employees.
You guys
get.
might as well just
You get
be
the employee
employees.
discount tonight.
Yeah. It's Groundhog's Day. Oh my God. All right, guys. Thank you so much. Share this video. Like us. Subscribe. Thank you so much for Chris Bivens. I fucking love you.
I love you. 5 years.
5 years, buddy. 5 years. Ah, well, that's Facebook 5 years. But 5 years. Happy anniversary, Chris. Also, we'll see you guys tonight. Also, I have tickets left for the show if you need tickets for the Valentine's show. So hit us up. I love you. Have a good day. Stay classy, Springfield.